Hey guys, it's Nate, aka The Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. EA finally stopped messing around and dropped some real ratings. These are the talk of the town right now in the world of FIFA or FC, and more ratings are coming today. EA actually revealed an entire schedule for how they will be planning to drop every single league of ratings this week. It's actually pretty exciting, and I really like the way that they are going about this. Now, we're not going to talk about these ratings for the entire video today because a lot of you guys have already seen those. We'll focus on a few things, but look forward to the ratings dropping today and through the rest of this week. Plus, on FC 26, EA is finally going to give us some tokens today. It's been a very slow start for the number of preseason tokens that we're going to get, and one of the easiest places to get those tokens right now is going to be refreshing with the new token type today. Let's talk about it all. If you're excited for this one, drop a thumbs up on the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now, we're going to start with yesterday's content really quick from a slow day for sure, but hey guys, that Zlatan pull yesterday, still on cloud 9 about that one. This is the fully evoed Zlatan path that I chose to go for. He is still lengthy. I need to put one more base playstyle on him to get that card up just a little bit better and give him some 99 stats when I do get there in the season pass. But he is so agile in game. Like, I was using him and Harry Kane in my striker setup for Weekend League this weekend, and I had to take Harry Kane out because I thought Zlatan would be a bit of a truck. He's not compared to Harry Kane. It's pretty crazy. Now, yesterday's Evo that we had is a very, very good one, guys. It is called Final Touches. It's a max 96 Evo that gives you 99 in-game stats. Finishing goes all the way to 99. Free kick accuracy goes there as well as curve, composure, and reactions. Reactions is always a stat that you want going to 99, and this is a very good Evo if you still have a couple of lower rated cards, specifically like 93s and 4s in your club, because I think it's just a +2 overall, and it does cap you. I think it's either 97 or 98. I don't think this takes you up super duper high. Let me just double check on a 96 rated card here real fast. Where does this take Vieira? It takes him to a 97. That's nice. And I was also checking this on some lower rated players in my club still. Like I have a Mohamed Kudus that I'm looking to Evo. Man, this card from the beginning of the year, that gauntlet reward from Cornerstones. Yeah, it's a +2 overall. He only goes to a 95. So you can actually chain this on a card multiple times if you want to go that route. But since the stats in here, especially that reaction stat and that finishing stat, are going to 99, this is a very good Evo. It gives finesse shot plus, power shot plus, game changer, which maybe you just want one of those 3 playstyle pluses. But for a max 96 rated card that you can put 4 players into this, that is a very, very nice Evo there. I love the stats being able to go to 99. Now let's go to SBCs, where we had a bit of a FIFA Legends SBC drop yesterday. It all starts with what you think is just a Teemu Pukki SBC, right? The former Player of the Month card that so many people did. What FIFA was that? Maybe FIFA 20 or FIFA 21. Legendary Player of the Month Teemu Pukki card. 4-star skills, unfortunately, but he's the group reward for some other FIFA legends. Jesse Rodriguez, Sean Kleiber, and Emre Moore. Guys, of course, you remember, in my opinion, the biggest name from this set of players, Sean Kleiber. That is the Kleiber right back card from FIFA 21 that was linked with that flashback Robin that was so legendary that year. One of the top FIFA right backs of all time. He's got a center back card here with not that crazy of stats, but of course you could Evo him. These are all pretty easy to get done. An 89 rated squad for each of them. Emre Moore, of course, maybe you remember the Ultimate Scream card that was very low rated back in like FIFA 17 or FIFA 18 there. So that is a fun SBC, but that is about it. Nothing super meta or super crazy about that. Just a fun trip down memory lane. Also, yesterday we had the 84 plus player pick return, but I've been hearing some of you guys say that this player pick is really mid. Now, I haven't even tried it myself because we're still doing the exact same pack grind that we did in yesterday's video. I'm just doing 85 by 10s. I'm doing the provisions pack, the repeatable footies provisions pack with all of those 87 to 90 cards in my club. And then other cards higher rated than that are going into the icon pack. Now, the reason I really haven't been doing too many 84 plus picks either is because the 85 10s, I mean, I wouldn't say that I've had better pack luck from them, but I've seen 98 rated, guys. Yesterday, I packed 2 Sadio Manes in a span of like 10 minutes, and then I packed a Karchawi as well. So I don't want to say the 85 by 10 pack weight has been made better because, let's be honest, it hasn't been. This is really, really bad pack weight for what we'd really like to see, the chance at getting 99 rated cards. But you guys know what EA is doing because they were scared to give us an unlimited pack grind a couple of weeks ago because they were fearful that it would get us to the end game too quick. They at least gave us the 85 by 10 pack grind now that we do have, but what's holding it back is, of course, the pack weight, because you're not able to pack those cards like 98s and 99s that you would like to at the rate that we would like to. But I would still get involved with the pack grind because it is good, it is fun, it's always fun to log on and just get some of these packs ripped. One common question you guys have been asking me a lot is, Nate, are EA still banning people for using third-party extensions? I have not heard of a single person banned in any regard for a ban that we saw like on Friday night with that huge wipe of bans, the huge emails list that EA sent out to a bunch of people, banning people from the game. I have not heard anything at all about anything else like that since then, so I think you're pretty safe to use those things that you would like to use to maybe get SBCs done quicker. Of course, that is always at your own risk. You never know what's going to happen, but it doesn't seem to be like there is a genuine risk with that. Just wanted to mention that because a lot of you guys have been asking. I don't use it very much. I just use it here and there to clear out some stuff from my club. Last pack here. Let's see if we get a Koulibaly is what we're going to get there. The 97s are everywhere. It's, again, the 98s and the 99s that are just hard to find. But let's talk about the biggest news yesterday, guys, and that was this. 2 hours before content, EA said, here's the top 27 men's players. And then a little bit later, the top 27 women's players as well. Now, you guys have seen a lot of these ratings. And again, I don't want to talk about them for too long. 291 rated cards in Haaland and Mbappe. Rodri, of course, just transferred to Barcelona, so his card will be upgraded to reflect that. I have no problems with this first page of ratings here. It's crazy that Lamine Yamal, 2 years after getting his first card in FC ever at an 81 rated card, is now a 90 rated item. That's just a crazy glow up. I think that's deserved. Olise with a big upgrade there to 90 rated. And we got to point out from my boy Harry Kane, he has just broken a FIFA record or FC record for the highest shooting stat on a gold card ever. Ronaldo had 93 7 different times. We went back and looked yesterday in the stream in different parts of FIFA history. Harry Kane beats that with 94. Pretty crazy. But this is where all the conversations are arising. We have got a huge upgrade for Pacho Nunes, deserved. Upgrade for Bruno, big upgrade for Kvaratskhelia. PSG getting shown the love. But Lionel Messi is an 89 rated card. I am okay with this, as you guys heard me talk about yesterday. I think 86 was honestly too low for him last year. Now, looking back, especially with how the World Cup definitely factored into these ratings, I don't think that it's undeserved. Maybe 88 would have been a little better. But just what's crazy about this is, bro is 39 years old and got an upgrade. That never happens in FIFA, never, like ever. Like all the cards, when you get older, you just start dropping in pace and you start dropping in rating. But bro got an actual upgrade, insane. And the other big talking point from a lot of these ratings here is Luis Diaz. The pace downgrade on the overall upgrade to this card is wild. Like that needs to be changed. And you know what? It makes me think maybe EA does a little bit of this to try and set us up as a community for those votes. Like we get to vote on the first promo of the year, that Destined for Glory promo. Are they dropping the pace on Luis Diaz so much because they're like, oh, we can let guys vote on this and then the community will choose this card as one of the promo cards that we can give out for the beginning of the year, right? It's a Bayern card, pretty big name player. A lot of people are talking about maybe, you know, like just tinfoil hat theory going on, at least for me a little bit right now. Crazy -6 for him in terms of pace. That's absolutely wild. And then, of course, we got to go to the women's cards. I clicked on that link prematurely. Claudia Pina. The good thing about this Claudia Pina card is, guys, she's not going to be everywhere this next year. She, in my opinion, is going to be the second most expensive gold card in the game behind Kylian Mbappe. I thought maybe Vinny would be more expensive than her. Nah. After this year, with the +12 pace that she got, look at this comparison, man. +12 pace, +3 shooting, 1 passing, 1 dribble, and 2 physical. It's the pace that is the difference. And this is the crazy thing. I saw this stat yesterday that FIFA Trading Romania put out. Vinicius Jr. top speed last year, 36 kilometers per hour. Claudio Pina, 30 kilometers per hour, right? 90 and 93 pace. Remember those speeds, right? 34 kilometers per hour for Diaz, and he's down at 82 pace. Now, I know that the pace stat is not just your top speed, right? That's like sprint speed versus acceleration. But Claudia Pina, that's crazy. I mean, is that really how fast she is in real life? I can't say I've watched enough of the Liga F Barcelona women's team to say confidently that I know the answer to that question, but that is just insane. At the very least, like we said, she's going to be expensive this year. She's going to be harder to pack, and obviously an 86 rated this year that was super easy to pack compared to an 89. It's going to be a lot different, but the FIFA legend, the FC legend, and maybe not legend is the way to describe Claudia Pina, but annoyance, unfortunately, in game, the overpowered meta that she is going to continue, I think, in FC 27. Now, Dumornay looks great for the rest of these ratings here. Wilson looks pretty good. Banda looks decent as well. That might be a lengthy card as well. If that matters in FC 27, we will have to see. And then to round out the women's ratings, you do have some nice cards in here, like Diani. Hemp still looking pretty solid. Karchawi got a pretty big physical boost, I believe, up to 72. And other than that, still plenty of cards that you see in these ratings that are a little bit like lackluster in terms of the overall rating that they have compared to the stats that they got. Rodri, World Cup player of the tournament, downgraded. I mean, same overall, but like his stats got downgraded. Like, how is that a 90 rated card when you have 86 and 85 as your two highest stats? Like, if you were to hide the 86 and the 85 and look at the rest of the stats on that card as 81 dribble and physical, 78 shooting, 62 pace, you'd think that's like an 80 rated card, but he's a 90 rated card and one of the top players in this game. Pretty crazy with the ratings, but you know, nowadays they drop so many promos that they got to leave room for those cards to get upgraded. Now, let's talk about the ratings that are upcoming, because we have some ratings incoming today, guys, and I love this. I love this from EA. This might be the best ratings reveal ever, because there were no leaks about this. The leakers had no information early. It was EA who dropped the info, and then after that, we're all learning at the same time. I love it, and it hopefully is going to be like that through the rest of this week. Today, on a rolling schedule, and actually it's the same way through the rest of this week, we are going to be learning about 4 or even 5 leagues per day. Now, I'm guessing it's not going to be the entire league of players. I don't think we're going to learn, like, does Tottenham Hotspur have 5 cards and are 83 rated this year? Or does Chelsea have the whole team revealed in terms of their stats today because it says they're dropping Premier League stats? I don't think we'll get all of that from EA. What I could see happening potentially is clubs tweeting out some of their ratings. Like maybe you have Chelsea, Tottenham, City, United, Liverpool posting on Twitter like, hey, here's some of our player ratings this year in FC 27. I could see some of that, but I just wonder if EA is going to drop like the top certain number of players from each of these leagues. I don't know if they're going to go top 27. Because, I mean, that'd be a lot of players, and I feel like they don't like to release that many ratings per announcement, at least going based off previous years. We'll have to see. But we're getting Women's Super League, Premier League, Bundesliga, and Frauen Bundesliga today on a rolling schedule. So 4 hours before content, we get the Women's Super League. 2 hours before content, we get the Prem. At content time, we get Bundesliga, and then 2 hours later, we get the Frauen Bundesliga. So we're going to have a lot of ratings to look at today, and that sounds really, really fun to me. Now, from what we've already seen released, we can look back on last year's FC 26 ratings and realize there are some downgrades specifically for the Premier League that we already know are happening. Obviously, Florian Wirtz is not 89 rated this year because he wasn't in that top list of players that even showed some 88s. Obviously, you know, Isak, Saka, Palmer, and Caicedo, players that are kind of on that like cusp of, are they 88? Are they 87? They didn't make it into the top list. Where are they going to be at? That's the real question mark today. Where does a Florian Wirtz fall? Does he go to 88 rated? Because there still could be cards here like Isak, maybe Saka could still be an 88 rated card technically, because this list showing 88 rated cards is the lowest on here doesn't mean that there aren't any more. There could be some more 88 rated cards that are announced today for Bundesliga and for the Prem, but it's just not obvious to us right now. So that's the real big question. If I had to guess, I'm going to say Wirtz 87, Isak maybe 87 or 86, Cole Palmer maybe down to an 86 as well. We will have to see. This is where it gets really, really interesting. And some other cards who have kind of missed out on the ratings because they're no longer in the top 27. Mo Salah. Like, What is Mo Salah's rating going to be? Moving to the Turkish league. I kind of forgot that he was a joint highest rated card last year. Him and Puteus were the top two, and Mbappe as well, top two in the game. And now, I mean, bro, with the season that he had, moving on from Liverpool, what kind of deduction and rating is that going to bring him? Rafinha is no longer 89. Valverde is no longer 89. Neither is Allison. So that's going to be really interesting to watch out for today. We will be reacting to a lot of the ratings on stream. I can't wait. This is fun, and hopefully it does not get leaked. But again, get ready for 4 drop times per day, and then we'll, every single day this week, cover all the big news from the ratings that have been released, just in case you can't keep up, because that would be hard to keep up, to be completely honest, on all the ratings that do come out during this week. Now, let's go back to FC26 and have a bit of a conversation on what content is coming today. Not that we're expecting a ridiculous amount of content today, and I think that was just another Sadio Mane. I'm telling you guys, man, once you pack 198 rated card, maybe that's the thing. You're just going to continue to pack them. That's my 3rd Sadio Mane in the last day, and I had not packed him since he was in packs all weekend before that. Honestly, pretty crazy. But today on Tuesday, the content can be summarized by 2 things: more packs and player picks, and more tokens. We have been lagging behind, which is not a surprise, because when we start a new season, or even when we start a new season, I guess is the same reason, for a new tokens release, we start slow, right? I've gotten 230 total tokens so far. I spent 200 on an Evo. I think there's only been 300 total tokens from preseason that have been dropped. The squad battle rewards did not give you preseason tokens, and I think today the new way that we'll be able to get tokens that will be super easy are the swaps SBCs, because as you can see here, the Footies swap token SBCs are set to expire. Now remember, the last time that we had swap SBCs expire, I think EA refreshed them for the old tokens and then gave us the new tokens after they said it was a mistake. So we'll see if they make the same mistake today. If Footies tokens are refreshed inside of here at content today, we could take that, because you can still spend the Footies tokens in the store. But I think what a lot of us would really want are the preseason tokens. And I think a lot of people are actually growing frustrated with the fact that EA has increased our weekly limit on tokens to be 3,000 for this new season, and EA is not releasing more tokens. So it gave us the thought of like, ooh, we're going to be able to get a lot of tokens, and wow, we're going to be able to get a bunch of rewards. And here we are only having like 300 total tokens released and feeling the exact opposite of that, which doesn't necessarily surprise me because the price of the rewards didn't go up. But yeah, that's kind of a weird mix that we have right now in regards to the token system. But we should be getting more preseason tokens today, unless EA do mess something up with that. Now, also today, one of my favorite SBCs to do each week when it refreshes is going away and hopefully coming back a little bit better. We're talking about the 95 plus player pick that is a must complete with all the high rated fodder that you're getting. Maybe skip on doing a 94 plus icon pack for a minute and do 2 squads, an 88 and a 90 for the 95 plus 1 of 4 player pick. Now, hopefully this comes back today as a 96 plus, but this is one of those places where you could pack the Spain 99 winners team. Hopefully that comes out today and is upgraded. And then of course the 87 by 7, which I have completely forgotten about since the 85 by 10 grind started. But this SBC here is expiring today too. And I wonder if maybe the 88 by 5 comes back, or, you know, EA, but who says no to an 87 by 10 a couple times a day? Maybe an 88 by 5 or 88 by 7. I guess 88 by 7, because we already had the 88 by 5. Something like that should be dropping today as well. Also in SBCs, we have had a lot of names dropped out from this list, but Danny DaCosta is still a player that we have not seen. Same thing with Maxwell, Cornet, and Benacer. So those are just some other Footies SBC and objective players that we could be seeing. And of course, we're getting daily evolution. So if EA is going to lean into the 99 rated stats space a little bit with Evos, they could be bringing out some more of these Evos like the final touches that we had yesterday that gave us some of those stats. The one thing that would be nice to get right now too is just a regular Footies cosmetic Evo. I don't know how much they want to price that at, because the 100,000 one before was a little bit expensive. The good one that we have right now called Everything at Once has 2 days left on that one for 25,000 coins. If we could get another one of those Evos cosmetically, that would be pretty nice as well. So that's kind of all that we're looking forward to today. Let's end the video with at least one pack, because I said let's end the video with 2 packs yesterday, and that's where it packs a lot of time. Let's end with 2. I'm getting a footies like walkout animation almost every single time from these 85 by 10s, but it's just the same guys. Leipzig, Klosterman. Yeah, dude, I have so many Yusuf Poulsens in my dupe storage. It is crazy. Speaking of Cole Palmer, there he is. Let's open one more 85 by 10 and see if we hit the jackpot. Not a 98, but a 99. Last pack magic. Okay, left wing. Yeah, definitely not last pack magic. Who says one more? I do. Pedri. Yep. Okay. Footies walkout animation. Last pack right here. Show me the luck. I'm not wearing the same hat that I was wearing yesterday that maybe helped me out with a little bit of the luck too. Oh, bummer. All right. Well, you know what? More packs today, more grind today, and more ratings today as well. I will see you guys in a live stream today on Tuesday. We'll be looking at all the new ratings, talking about what's new, and just chilling out and ripping some packs on a Tuesday as we go through August in FC26. Just kidding. We do have a good pack here to end. Right mid. Okay. Nope. Nope. Cooked. Anyway, guys, have a great Tuesday. See you in the stream. It's been TheFutAccountant there. Peace out.